Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. It'll be the Nets off the tip. Timeout called, Brooklyn. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
The kick out to Johnson. Knocks it down from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Tatum. Outside White. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Claxton. And he jams it home with authority.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Outside, Brown lets the three fly, and the Celtics another three.
Boy, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
Back to Edwards. White with the steal. Pass break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Tatum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Well, the past few years, Jason Tatum has made a concerted effort to attack the rim.
B.A., he has gotten stronger. He has gotten more aggressive. Even with his offhand, Tatum is now special at finishing around the rim. You love this about him. He methodically attacks his weaknesses in order to become complete. Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Outside, Brown. Outside, Holiday. Driving in. Back to Brown. Clock at 4. The rebound by the Nets.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Here's Nash, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. And Porzingis with the block. Right side, Brown. Porzingis misses.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
They grab their own miss. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Claxton. It's stolen by Tatum. Pass break. Here come the Celtics. White. Good.
That's what you call speed, being the difference in transition. Off the steal, Derek White so heads up.
Now here's Johnson. Now Edwards. The kick out to Johnson. And here's Edwards, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Connects from downtown.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
The kick to Tatum. It's hauled in by Nash.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Doris, you think about how the Celtics are built. They make shrewd personnel choices year after year.
They have historically drafted very well. I think the challenge for the Boston Celtics and all organizations, the new implications of the salary cap and player personnel deal. Building teams may look different going forward.
And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitutions for your Nets.
A minute 15 left to play in the first. Into the lane. It's Thomas on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Tatum. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Pass to Johnson. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Walker for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside White. Boston, no good that time either.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Outside White. To win the run. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Walker for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've been very effective from the 3. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Well, we normally don't pick favorites, but come on. Do you have a player you like watching the most, Grant?
All right, B.A., you're going to get me in trouble, but I do love Ja Morant. I mean, he flies, he plays so fearless, and he also gets his teammates involved. Ja is really fun to watch.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Jaylen Brown has shown steady development over his career. He said, quote, every year presents different challenges. I think that's the fun part about basketball, that it's not the same. You got to be flexible, you got to be durable, and you have to be able to grow with the game. Brian?
Allie, he keeps getting better and better. Thanks for that. Good stuff. On the wing, Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Back to Smith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Known as one of the most successful teams in NBA history, the Boston Celtics continue to add to their legacy, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., this is a roster that completely understands how special it is to play for this organization. They also are mindful of the weight of expectation that comes with it. Championships are their history. Championships are what is expected. And we know that when Dennis Smith Jr. is playing to his strengths, this guy is an effective player. The key for him moving forward is he's got to find a way to be consistent.
The shot by Holiday, no good. The Nets with the lead. Inside, and stolen by Porzingis. All by himself. And White finishes off the break. Well done.
And that's about length. It's about awareness. It's about anticipation. Porzingis able to kickstart the break.
Outside, Williams. Gets stolen by Porzingis. White on the wing. Fires from deep. Rebound Brooklyn. Williams on the wing. Outside Walker. From downtown. Buries it from 3. Walker's got 9 points.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Back to Tatum. To the inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he converts the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's gotten his second bucket.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
Pass to Walker. Takes a 3. And the Nets another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Claxton. Here's Williams. Pass to Walker. Outside, Williams. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Here's Claxton. The kick out to Williams. Takes the 3. No luck on that one. And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. 7-point differential. White, good.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Here's Nash. Knocks down the long J. Nash has got his first 3 points of the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Brown with a screen. A minute 6 left in the first half.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Here's Nash. On the take. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Well, Doris, when he's off the court, Jaylen Brown is an outspoken advocate for education.
What I love about Jaylen, B.A., is that he's about so much more than basketball. This young man has a passion for learning. It's a very admirable cause he has tried to be outspoken for. You love the superstar-level effort between the lines and outside the lines.
Here's Sharp.
Oh, he did it!
Punch it home!
Nice. B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Edwards well covered on the interior, scores through the contest.
It's Sharp on the wing. Pass to Brown. And here's Love. Back to Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
Now, Jaylen Brown is now so legit from deep, boy. You better make sure you're contesting that 3 ball. That's how good he is.
Count it. Nash has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Over Finney-Smith. Misses the baby hook. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Tatum with it. Outside White. Blocked.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
And out of bounds. Boston will have it. After joining forces in 2019, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving only ended up playing 74 games together in Brooklyn.
And think about it, those 74 games were spread over the course of 3 years. Whether it was injuries, off-the-court drama, you name it, it limited their time together. And now the Nets are focused on rebuilding. That was not a successful pairing.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Celtics are battle-tested, and asked what comes from that experience, Jaylen Brown said, quote, poise. Being able to see and read the game. Our offense has been able to take leaps by understanding the game and what they want to take away and just letting the game decide. B.A.?
Yeah, that's been the key. Thanks, Allie. To the paint. The kick out to Johnson. He buries it from 3. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Here's Porzingis. Good D by Finney-Smith.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Here's Edwards. And he makes it on the layup. And now it's a 12-point Nets lead.
Such great concentration. Anthony Edwards maintaining his focus through the contact right there.
There's Tatum with the 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Outside Johnson. This one for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Right side White. Back to Holiday. Outside Tatum. To halt the run. Oh! Jason Tatum!
Oh, my goodness. Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
Here's Nash. That one's good for 2. Nash has got 10 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Porzingis sets a screen. Back to Tatum. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Finney-Smith.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, maybe a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
A minute 58 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's White. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process. Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific 3rd period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Down low. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
It's been a career of ups and downs for Porzingis, but he seems to have found himself now, Doris.
Well, let's think about the start of his career with the New York organization. He was off to a tremendous start. Then the injury sets in, and obviously there's a physical and mental battle you've got to overcome. But boy, now that he's moved on, he is starting to become a force.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. A chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Boston calls timeout. There's 57 seconds left in the 3rd quarter here. Now Smith, out to the right wing. Pass to Thomas. From the corner. Yep, that one's good. Thomas has got 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's guarded by Claxton. Count the basket. Give him 8.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Claxton. Launches it. Thomas misses. Left side, Brown. From outside the arc. He drops it from range.
Jaylen Brown very capable of taking stretches of games over. Right now, he's got the entire offensive arsenal working.
And so it's Brooklyn, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their key to consistency. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Boston calls time here. When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for Boston. They trail by 11. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Pass to Thomas. Here's Nash. Six to shoot. To the right side. Here's Claxton. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Well, if we want to talk about Derek White for a moment, he's become such an effective defender, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he's got a great mix of awareness and ability. Just an exceptional quickness that allows him to be a disruptor at that end.
And the Nets making a change here. And Doris, for Brooklyn, what do you think their biggest challenge will be retooling this roster?
BA, one of the problems they face, they don't own many of their own draft picks. So acquiring key pieces has to come through trades and free agency. And with that, you then have to have the salary cap implications to deal with. This is not easy.
Inside, White gets it to go.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Nets with a lead. There's the screen by Johnson. Pass to Claxton. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Oh, ripped away. In transition, here they come. Outside Edwards. Pass to Claxton. The kick out to Walker. Back to Claxton. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. 2 on the clock. Second chance effort. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Boston trailing. Now here's White. Outside Tatum. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Holiday taking his time here. 6 on the shot clock. White for 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Here's Nash. Over Holiday. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Boston on offense. 9 points in a row. A good run going. On the wing, Tatum. Outside Holiday. To the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Nash. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Tatum with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And they double up Porzingis. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Nash. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Tatum.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
Pass to Holiday. Back to Tatum. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Porzingis, high post. White for 3. Oh, good D by Edwards.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Now here's Claxton. Back to Johnson. There's 57 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Claxton. Tatum with some nice D. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points.
Stepping up, big-time basket from Drew. I mean, we've seen him excel in big moments before, but wow.
Seconds left to play in the 4th.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, rebounded by the Nets. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's Nash. This one belongs to Brooklyn. This one was in the balance right until the final second.